Hi, my name is John and I represent Team Accessible Adventures. Our team has 3 members, myself, Rachel and David. I'm doing strategy and planning, Rachel is doing operations while David is doing communications and marketing. The problem we are trying to solve is to bridge the gap between accessibility for people with disabilities to experience new food and new lifestyle experiences that we are very familiar with. Current websites such as Smart Local, Must Share, and all these kind of different hyperlocal content usually have Telegram groups, WhatsApp channels, and websites that produce lists of things to do, things to eat, and so on in Singapore. However, a lot of these instructions are mainly focused on the experience itself, and for people with disabilities, they may have difficulty getting to those places or even understanding whether those places are accessible to them. So the solution that we want to propose is to create PWD-centric content that they can use effectively and they can enjoy, so that it can reduce caregiver burnout and also allow PWDs who are more independent to go about to those places more smoothly with the relevant information that they need to know to make that decision and make the journey an enjoyable and pleasant one. One challenge that we had was that we realized after speaking to different members of the PWD community was that there was always like a new app and different apps to do certain things. So the challenge for us was to think of a solution that would be easily adoptable, that perhaps already leverages on current technology, that would be easy for them to use and understand, so that they will be able to have a lower learning curve to be able to start enjoying whatever content that we provide. Currently, our solution is to produce guides for PWDs so that they are able to go to different places easily with all the relevant information that they will need. So our further plans will be to first increase the type of platforms that we are on, maybe like TikTok, Instagram, maybe in terms of video format and so on. And then of course, subsequently, we plan to take in the feedback that they have and then perhaps do different initiatives in terms of finding out what kind of new content that they like and how do we produce such content that is PWD-centric with feedback from the community that is useful and relevant to them, before perhaps working with business partners or other sponsors that may also want to be featured in our content. For our team, we always wanted to do something for the PWD community, and how NTU has helped was in the Port63 challenge. We had the problem statement given by Justin from SG Enable, and he shared with us certain ideas and things to think about in terms of the problems that they face. And subsequently now, we are able to work with our mentors from SG Enable, and this has helped us to be able to refine and hone our concepts and thoughts about the solution, so that we can develop something that is both useful and meaningful for the PWD community. Something that helped our team was to remember that we are doing something meaningful and not to give up, because eventually what we'll do would make a positive impact and a meaningful difference for the PWD community, and to also help us to build skills that are useful for the future.